Hey guys, what is up? I'm back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about ECOTERRA, okay? So this could be a new investment opportunity for crypto investors, okay, and for venture capitalists, because this could be the future, okay, and it can be the according to their white paper, okay. Let me just show you the white paper. I'll be explaining it more further so that you can give a new approach to your investment plans. Okay, just give me a second. So basically you can see this is their website right now, and they have like 3 goals right now, okay. They are trying to market, okay, basically to reduce carbon offset and carbon footprints, etc., and to have a new approach, okay, in recycling materials and so on. Let me just show you. So basically this is a white paper. There's nothing to explain here, okay. Let's see their mission statement, okay. Basically, it's a company which attempts by making use of blockchain technology to facilitate and encourage the recycling process in order to fight global warming and climate changes, okay. So this could bring a new approach, okay, to the market, okay, because ECOTERRA, it has a new, like the name, right, it makes a new brand approach in a person's mind, okay, which could help in marketing as well. And if you can see here, their 2 goals are basically to fight global warming and climate change, okay, which is like a huge problem nowadays, okay. It's super effective as well. Today's worsening effects have led not only to a lot of big name companies but also a great number of consumers to engage themselves. So you can basically understand what you're trying to fight is basically to fight the environmental problems, okay. This is their basic mission, just to understand from that. And how the overwhelming majority, however, motivates its unwillingness to recycle is due to lack of either a convenient access, 39%, some extra space for the bins, or enough time to properly separate the waste. So it does make sense, right? This sentence right here is just basically trying to say that their goal, okay, I've read the white paper already, and their goal is to basically make a new means, okay, for basically recycling materials. Okay, let me show you down below. Okay, and here they're showing it's not only plastic or some kind of waste, they accept a variety of kind of waste, okay, like maybe paper, plastic, coins, there could be metal, tin, etc., and etc., okay, and so on, okay. So let me just explain further. Vision, okay, I want to show you. This is basically what their goals are basically prioritized with, okay, and it's basically to global warming and climate change, okay, and where do we stand, okay. So these are some of the basically the countries that their projects are being focused on, or basically places, okay. So California, Amazon, Turkey, and Greece, okay. So you could expect this to be a good opportunity, okay. If you have to read the white paper more further, okay, to understand better. This could be a good opportunity, and okay. And let me just show you the stages of their goals, okay. Let me show you that. I think their current price, okay, one ECOTERRA is basically worth 0.00775 USD, okay, which is a pretty good investment opportunity, okay. Now you could buy it, okay. Basically I would spend like $5 and I would get like 645 ECOTERRA, because I'm still under 18, right, and I just get my pocket money for investment, and I would rather spend like 15% of it, of my distinct profit, on my pocket money on this, okay, like ECOTERRA. I think it would be a good opportunity basically for the long term, okay, because this project has not been established yet, okay. They need funds, okay, basically like ICOs and all, basically initial coin offerings, okay, so that they can fund their project and go further. So that's these are some countries you have to be aware of: California, Amazon, Turkey, and Greece, okay. And while the acres of land burned by wildfires has more than doubled in California, the president of Turkey labels that year 2021 as the worst in the country's history, okay, due to the severity of wildfires. So basically they explain in the white paper that basically the ongoings of the world, okay, basically in these 4 countries right over here, it's their wildfires and what has happened, okay, how they can be able to stop this, okay. So you can see the damage also caused, that it affects air quality and so and destruction of homes, need for immediate evacuation, etc. And yeah, this is basically the problems caused, okay. Now we have to understand how this will be able to stop, okay. Let me just give me a second. I have to go and show you the better this format. Yeah, proper recycling. So basically this is what their goal is based on, okay. Their product is based on basically all recycling materials, okay. So now their goal is basically based on proper recycling, okay? I mean, yeah, if you don't recycle materials properly, it will definitely affect the environment, right? So there's no point then of recycling, right? So waste generation is inextricably linked to all the levels of nation's economy, development, urbanization and population. It is natural that as a country becomes more populated and wealthy, the amount of waste that it generates grows, okay? That's super true, okay? Because yeah, like, so imagine there were 5 people living in the place, okay? Place A, we can see, and there's waste where you keep on consuming food, you produce waste, okay? That waste can be as biodegradable waste because it's human waste, right? It could be maybe your chocolate wrappers or metal cuttings, wood cuttings, etc. and so on. It keeps on going, right? So the more consumers consume, the more waste gets produced, okay? It's super, it's so understand, you can literally understand its basic logic, okay, to understand that waste gets produced, the more amount of consumers, the more amount of waste gets produced, okay? And this is where they're targeting, okay? This is their market target, okay? They want to target the recycling materials, the recycling system, okay? There's not much there to save this world, right? Like on recycling basis and etc. So this is a good goal, okay, for sustainable development. And we can see here, it is natural that as a country becomes more populated and wealthy, the amount of waste that it generates grows. That is why, for example, US and Canada have the highest average amount of waste per capita, around 2.21 kg daily, okay? And yeah, that's true actually, okay? That's super true. However, according to the World Bank report, the overall quantity that the world generates is 0.74 kg per capita per day, with a total of 2.1 billion tons of municipal solid waste generated only in 2016. Just imagine 2.1 billion tons, okay? And just imagine how much time it will be taking for like to recycle that amount of material, okay? Most of the waste will basically get burned into ashes, okay? But that in fact is a waste, right? That's harmful for the environment, especially ashes. It could degrade the soil, and basically consumers, like imagine, okay, you degrade the soil fertility decreases, plants stop to grow that healthy, and basically your whole business like crashes, okay? It's not a big deal, like it takes time to destroy the whole fertility of land, but it does make sense, right? That 1% also counts. Yeah, so basically this is their basic goal, okay? Now we talk about ECOTERRA'S ecosystem, okay, the way out basically. That's basically, so they have got the problem. Now they're going to be solving the problem, okay? Basically this is their solution to the problem, and they need our support basically on funds to buy their pre-sale, okay? They have pre-sale their crypto coins right here, tokens you can say, and it's actually pretty cheap, okay? You can buy it, like even $1 would actually support them, okay? And ECOTERRA'S ecosystem, basically the way out, okay? This is their product solution towards the problem. Now that we have a better understanding on today's concerning environmental challenges, it's time for solutions, okay? While the challenges raised by the previous section require local or country level strategies in order to be tackled, ECOTERRA wishes to focus on rather some business level strategies and individual choices by the help of which its users can fight against climate changes, okay? In order for ECOTERRA to facilitate the recycling process and at the same time address the issue of CO2 emissions, an ecosystem is required, okay? ECOTERRA developed a self-sustaining circular ecosystem that comprises 4 key elements, basically recycling. So these are their basically their product establishments, okay? They're basically their product advantages. Basically recycling, the recycling marketplace, educating the carbon offset marketplace. So you have to keep in mind, okay, these are their 4 product establishments, okay, and what a product consists of, okay? So yeah, basically it's recycling on number 1. Basically that's the recycling. Basically you take in a product, okay, a waste material, make it into a new product, okay, by cleaning, taking the required steps, okay, to reduce its carbon footprint, okay, basically its carbon footprint, and basically establishing it as a new product, okay? And that's recycling, okay? The recycling marketplace, basically users or consumers can recycle their own materials and basically sell it, okay? And they can sell it as well, okay? Or someone can take in that value and then you can pay. Suppose person A is then person B recycles this material, okay? So person A can give this to person B to recycle. And also they focus on educating, okay? If you can see, educating basically how people can, like support the environment and make it a better place, okay? Like they have to educate people, right, before you understand something. So, and also the carbon offset marketplace, okay. This is basically means to reduce your carbon footprints, basically like to reduce emissions or to reduce pollutions. And this marketplace, right, it could actually increase, like the profits can increase, okay. You never know when. So it's better to invest in this coin, okay. Now let's go to the next topic. So now if you can see, these are the individual benefits, okay. Basically the consumer benefits by consuming this product, or by you know, like having a part, okay, of this product, okay. Individuals, okay, basically there's this mechanism called recycle to earn, okay. Basically it's so simple to understand this system. Basically you recycle the product and you earn from that, okay. ECOTERRA users will be rewarded every time they choose to recycle their waste, as long as they follow a simple step-by-step guide as follows. So this is so simple. Create an ECOTERRA account, okay. Scan the recyclable items barcode, which is linked to our item database. Log into ECOTERRA'S app available on the website's dashboard. Open the ECOTERRA app and search for the nearest RVM using the RVM, okay. Go to the, or basically the, I think it's the recycling, is something related to this RVM. Full form, let me just show you. RVM is basically relevance vector machine, okay. Basically it's related to your machines, right, somewhat like that. Go to location and place the recyclables in the RVM. Receive a receipt with the type of material and number of units attached to it, which serves as a confirmation of recycling. Take a photo of the receipt using the app. Receive ECOTERRA tokens according to the quantity of scanned recyclables placed in the RVM via our R2E system, basically recycle to earn system, okay. Now this is a good opportunity for normal like consumers, okay, to basically be a part of this app and to be a part of this movement, okay. And this is actually beneficial, okay, and this is beneficial for investors on the long term, okay, because you can see there is a lot of upward strength in this product, okay. So like if the users begin to start using their product, okay, that's going to create like proper value for this coin, or basically for this cryptocurrency or this carbon offset marketplace, okay, which could indeed give a profit, okay. Like maybe like there would be a gain of 1000% gain. You can't expect, anything can happen at any time, right? So this is also another advantage, okay, for crypto investors and for basically venture capitalists, etc. and so on, okay. Now this you have understood, okay. There's also focuses on businesses, okay. ECOTERRA designs several recycling plans aimed solely at businesses. These recycling plans vary in size and price, okay, according to the quantity and type, plastic, aluminium, glass of recyclables that the company intends to have record from its users by a certain point in time. For example, one corporation can opt for a recycling plan that targets to have 200 tons of PET, basically polyethylene bottles, record by the end of the year, while another smaller company can go for a slightly more modest plan targeting 100 tons of record aluminum cans. So the money provided by companies when purchasing a plans will serve as a financial incentives that ECOTERRA users will receive every time they recycle. So this also helps for businesses, okay. Businesses can earn a part, and it also supports the environment as well as the consumers as well as the businesses, okay. So this full it's like a cycle, okay, which can be beneficial for everyone, okay. Now the recycling marketplace, okay, basically the ECOTERRA marketplace. What ECOTERRA wishes to encourage its affiliated companies is to adopt and promote a circular product life cycle rather than a linear one, okay. And our recycling marketplace promises to do just that. By becoming the single point of intersection between businesses and the recycling companies, this marketplace becomes a secure digital space where lightning quick transactions can take place in a full transparency, okay. So yeah, it's on the blockchain, right? So it does make sense. Even you can see right over here, it's basically a blockchain ecosystem. It has its own blockchain ecosystem for user rewards and company action on climate change, okay. So that's basically it, right? Once the recycler converts the waste into raw materials, they can put them up for sale on the recycling marketplace, which does make sense, right? This is profitable to the consumers as well as the sellers, okay, and to the marketplace, okay. Basically ECOTERRA, their company, right? And does make sense, right? They're going to eat up some commission. That's basically their work, okay. That's a job because they're giving a product, okay, that supports and is beneficiary for both the consumer as well as the seller, okay. So this right here indicates that ECOTERRA could be like a super like legit, okay,
investment right over here. I'm going to be doing an investment right on this company, and I'm going to show you guys, okay, proof, okay. The companies can either buy them already as raw materials they need in manufacturing, or make a new request for a material which is not available yet, okay. When requesting a new material, the company will have to select the type, quantity, frequency and quality of the material, okay. As soon as the recycler has a material that meets the company's requirements, he will answer the request. The payment options available to the companies range from fiat money, basically paper money, and stable coins, okay, like USDT and so on, to Bitcoin and ECOTERRA. If opting to pay using ECOTERRA, the companies will enjoy smaller transaction fees, okay. According to the number of completed transactions, the recycling companies will be rewarded with ECOTERRA tokens, okay. So basically, this does make sense, right? If you use the same, they said that if you opt to pay using ECOTERRA, the companies will enjoy smaller transaction fees, okay, basically gas fees, okay. So that's obvious, right? ECOTERRA. So basically, if you pay in USDT or stable coins, fiat money, Bitcoin and so on, you're going to pay a higher transaction fee, okay. So it does make sense to use this thing, ECOTERRA, as well on their platform. Now, educating, okay, one of ECOTERRA's most important short-term goal achievements is the implementation of its very own green education platform, okay. ECOTERRA strongly believes that educating and motivating individuals to shift their daily habits plays an enormous role in improving the quality of all our lives, as well as helping the environment, okay. So yeah, that does make sense, right? Helping the environment. The first step towards proper action is always proper education. We do not wish for our users to blindly support action towards climate change and global warming. We want them to willingly do so because they have fully grasped their harmful effects and the risks associated with them. Because of this, ECOTERRA puts great prize on designing its educational platform and making it available to the users in the near future. Interactive and reliable content will be made available in this way to both individuals and businesses that wish to support ECOTERRA's initiative, okay. And now basically the carbon market offset marketplace, okay. The last element of ECOTERRA's ecosystem is the second marketplace, okay, that makes available to our users, both individuals and businesses, okay, and which is basically a carbon offset marketplace. Today, carbon markets provide a great opportunity for full range of actors, be them individuals, businesses or countries as a whole, okay, to meet both their short and long-term emission goals, okay. Where internal reductions alone are not sufficient, there are two types of carbon markets out there: mandatory MCMs and voluntary, okay. The first category stands for those carbon offsets that most often countries or organizations are required by law to report periodically. The mandatory consumer marketplace, okay, or the market size was valued in 2021 at around 271 billion, okay, expanding by 128% from 2008. The second category comprises every carbon offset that environmentally friendly organizations and individuals willingly purchase in order to neutralize their carbon footprint. The VCMs, or the voluntary consumer marketplace, or the management, has already quadrupled since 2020, reaching almost 2 billion in 2021, okay. So yeah, this is more than understandable, guys. Like, basically they have a carbon offset marketplace. I explained to you the system already. So yeah, benefits that await ECOTERRA users, okay. Basically these are some of the benefits, okay. Once you be a part of ECOTERRA, the ECOTERRA system, the ecosystem, okay, the ECOTERRA ecosystem, I mean, okay, you can get some of these benefits. Unlike the fiat money that users will receive from their RVMs, when recycling, RVMs are basically the machines, okay, they used to recycle, okay, the products, okay. So that's just a simple understanding for that. When recycling, ECOTERRA tokens may be staked. Staked is basically to be a holder, okay. You can hold and you can expect the price of ECOTERRA token to go higher. Basically that's staking, or you can give it for the ECOTERRA ecosystem to utilize further, okay, in the beneficiary of the company, or basically for the beneficial of the company, okay. And then these stake coins allow users to passively earn dividends, basically from ECOTERRA's revenue streams, okay. So you give your tokens to ECOTERRA, they utilize it, and they could give you it in an interest rate, okay. They could give you a higher amount of tokens, as well as you can earn more tokens from their platform, okay, or basically their product, okay. Now, ECOTERRA tokens also offer users the possibility to buy carbon credits via a carbon offset marketplace and support the environmental projects closest to their heart, okay. So basically this is basically like your funds, right? You suppose like how can you speak it, like basically giving it for like you support basically the environment, okay? There are some goals and all. You could give funds, right? You can collect funds, etc. So that's basically what it is, okay? Once ECOTERRA'S educational platform will be up and running, ECOTERRA holders will be able to access the content using the tokens, okay? So it's basically paid, which will help the ECOTERRA'S platform to run further, okay? And as well as consumers to earn, okay, and to learn, not only to earn, but to learn also more about ECOTERRA'S product, as well as how to have a sustainable environment, okay? Increase their total impact score and receive NFT rewards, okay? Users who actively engage in supporting the environmental projects that ECOTERRA'S carbon offset marketplace will allow easy access, as well as users who will employ the educational platform in the near future will receive NFT prizes according to their total impact score. Your impact score is basically how much impact you have on the environment, okay, by recycling materials, raw materials, etc. This indeed will be like calculated, okay, on your basically your ECOTERRA app, okay, the platform, and you're going to get an impact score, okay, each day how much you do, you earn for that, okay? The more your impact score, the more better, the more rewards you will get, okay? That makes sense, right? And it is up to each user whether he further holds, trades, or sells his NFT, okay? So this is basically gives you the freedom to hold your non-fungible tokens in your wallet, okay? Now businesses, okay? As for businesses, ECOTERRA puts forward 3 possible scenarios, each with its own advantage from which affiliated companies can benefit from, okay? Businesses that purchase ECOTERRA'S recycling plans, okay, recover their target quantity of recyclables from the users, automatically support impactful environmental projects as a token of appreciation for those companies in which ECOTERRA missions, okay. With every purchase of recycling plan, a contribution will be automatically sent to those one or more of the environmental projects that we promote, okay. This is basically for businesses. I don't think if you're a normal investor, basically a normal investor, right, just to buy the tokens or to support the movement, you don't have to read this part, but it's important that you do, okay. I don't want my video to be too long. It's already long enough, and I just hope you understand, okay, what I'm talking about so far, okay. But I'm going to link the basically the white paper in the description below, okay. So do take a time reading it properly and understanding it better. Let me just go to the main part, okay. Now give me this thing. Yeah, so basically this is their tokenomics, okay. If this basically they are pie chart right over here. You can understand if you want this, okay. This is what's going on right now, the pre-sale, which is 50% right now, and this is the tokens, okay. Basically this part right over here is explaining how much tokens, okay, the tokens have won in basically pre-sale. Basically pre-sale in the sense basically lending out their tokens to consumers, okay, or basically that's us, we are the consumers, okay. Consumers are right over there, and this is basically how this some of their tokens go for supporting their ecosystem, okay, or basically their project development right now. This goes for their project development. I'm just going to write it in short form, basically PB project development, okay. Now if you see right over here, this is their vesting, okay, basically their amounts of tokens basically explained right over here. I won't go further into this, but do have a look right over here. If you want, you can pause the video and have a quick look at this. And this is their roadmap, okay, of what they want to be doing, their consumer goals, their goals, etc. and so on. And this is their contract address right over here, okay. So I hope you have understood everything, right? Everything understood. If you like this video, do comment below. This is their supply, okay. They have around 2 billion, okay, ECOTERRA tokens on their supply. So I hope you have understood, and please do make sure that you read it even further, okay, because this could be a good investment opportunity, okay. And right over here, I wanted to show you that ECOTERRA'S price prediction, okay. So this website called Business to Community, okay. So if you can see right over here, some of them are saying that ECOTERRA is one of the best new currency projects to launch in 2023, offering investors a limited time opportunity to buy tokens at a low price, okay, before any future price explosion. This is super, guys, you have to invest in this, okay. And I'm going to invest, I'm going to see, okay, right over there, because this project is super, okay. This basically on the long-term investment, so you have to be patient, okay, for any price explosions. So with that in mind, here's a quick overview of what we think, okay. And this is what some of the consumers or some of the investors think, okay. By end of 2023, ECOTERRA'S pre-sale began in March, okay, 29, basically 2 months back, and will comprise 9 stages, okay. The token's listing price has already been set at 0.01 1 USD, although we estimate that tokens could be valued at 0.037 by the end of 2023. End of 2025, the threat of global warming is only expected to ramp up in the years ahead, okay? Meaning eco-friendly crypto projects will become increasingly popular. So this, guys, you can literally understand, okay, by investing in such projects, okay? Now ECOTERRA is legit, okay? ECOTERRA is pretty legit, okay? And you can understand some projects can be fake also, okay? And this is totally yours, okay? This is your decision to if you want to invest, okay? I'm not forcing you to invest. It is totally yours. I'm not giving you an investment advice, but I'm telling you all, I just wanted to explain further on ECOTERRA so that you can have a better idea of what ECOTERRA is capable of doing, okay? And basically it will produce some price explosions as well. And end of 2025, the threat of global warming, okay, is only expected to ramp up. That's pretty true, okay? And the token estimates could reach as 0.08 by the end of 2025. End of 2030, looking further ahead, our ECOTERRA price forecast for 2030 predicts that the token could be valued at 0.64 cents. Okay, this would represent a return of 15,900% for stage 1 pre-sale investors. Okay, should this price increase occur? So they have their stages. Okay, let me just show you further. I have to explain to you this. Okay, because this is important. Okay, ECOTERRA stages. Okay, let me just show you this. Okay, I have to show you this, guys. Okay, that's it. Gone. So basically these are stages. Okay, they have completed 7 stages right now. This stage 1, stage 2, and their price has increased. Okay, meaning their price they have sold it for more. Okay, their number of tokens. Okay, and it could increase. Okay, the price. Now those who are having the price. Okay, those who are brought it as stage 1. Okay, they probably they could make a profit, okay, but they're not going to send it. Some of them must have sold their tokens to someone else or to anyone else, okay, or they must have transferred it, but it's going to increase. Okay, I really feel like this is a good investment opportunity and I'm going to have it. Okay, like I need to have this. Okay, so right now it's stage 7, which is basically it's listed out as 0.00850 cents. Okay, and at stage 9 it's going to reach as 0.01 thousand cents. Okay, and basically that's what, okay, this is basically the initial coin offerings going on. You can't, the charts are not out yet because this project just recently started, right? And they have to first give out all your tokens, okay, and then they're going to be able to fund their project. Okay, so I think their market cap was around 6.7 million or something, 6.7 million, I guess. Okay, let me show you that. ECOTERRA's market cap. Okay, ECOTERRA market cap right over there. So their soft cap, okay, their soft capital, okay, is basically 2 million and their hard capital is basically 6.7 million. Okay, so their final pre-sale round has a price of $0.01 per token. Okay, so you can understand why this. Okay, so their soft capital is basically this thing, what can you say, like how much the money is expected. Okay, how much they like basically a minimum amount of money that they expected, okay, it would come, and the hard capital is like how much they really would expect, okay, to come, okay, like for their project, so that they can fund their project and go further. Okay, so yeah, guys, stay tuned for my upcoming video. Sorry for making the video too long. Hope you understood. Hope you keep on grinding and don't forget to literally focus on such investment opportunities. I'll be back with new videos. Stay tuned and keep grinding. Peace.